There's something I've been thinking about. I know the New Alexandria disaster was traumatic. I know accidents like that make us think that it's best to stick to what we have. But what about all the accidents that have happened in New Jerusalem that nobody talks about? The collapse of the Bukowski building. The Calvin Street explosion. The derailment that almost killed Benaroya and Canada. All of those happened because we stopped investing enough resources in our civilization. And if Melville hadn't been put in charge of city maintenance, this would still be happening.
It will happen again, either way. With how little we have to work with, it's only a matter of time.
You see, there may be a price for pursuing progress, but there's also a price for not pursuing it.
Awesome.
All right, here we go again.
Our main objective is to determine the relationship between the megastructure and Athena. Did she find it? Did she build it? Why was she here in the first place? Explore, dig up anything you can. We need to start finding answers.
I can't imagine one person building all this.
Don't forget about Miranda. There were at least 2 of them.
I can't imagine 100 people
Yeah.
building this.
Thank you.
All right, everyone. Have a look around and stay in touch and be careful. 1K, can you stay a moment? I'd like to talk to you. I know you can't wait to start exploring, but just hear me out, okay?
Sure.
I'm concerned. Byron is brilliant, but all he can think about is the possibility of finding Athena. She was his mentor, and her disappearance shattered him. I'm afraid he's not seeing the dangers of the megastructure. To me, this place seems chaotic, dysfunctional. Yes, it's all very impressive, but I think it's broken. And what we're seeing is, it's nonsense, frankly. You've interacted with it more than anyone. What do you think? I don't see it. Or at least I'm not convinced that the pattern is meaningful. Maybe I'm wrong, but please, be careful.
Pretty much the same landing site as the other side of the structure. Oops.
I'm headed deeper into the megastructure. Not quite sure where I am. Seem to be right in the middle of the machinery. Please, watch yourself, Byron. This is incredible. I don't even know how to describe what I'm seeing. I don't think this is a building. I think this is a machine.
Oh, no? Okay. Door override. Oh no!
Why don't you just tell people that they're wrong? If you tell them the truth, they'll listen.
It's not that simple.
Oh.
Straton wrote that the most common error we commit is to think that ideas determine reality, when in fact the opposite is true. Ideas follow from material conditions. Belief systems are formed to explain and justify the way we live. We did not have kings because we believed in the mandate of heaven. We believed in the mandate of heaven because we lived in monarchies.
But we have free will.
Oh, free will isn't the same as freedom, Miranda. We're not free from the constraints of reality or history. I was shaped by the simulation. New Jerusalem is shaped by its limitations.
So, what? We're just trapped? History can only go one way?
Maybe, maybe not. The question is, how do we free ourselves? How do we build a world where our ideas do shape reality? That's why we came here.
I knew it! Athena's here. She built this.
That other voice, was that Cornelius?
It definitely sounded like him.
Come to think of it, he went on a research expedition around the time Athena vanished. He was gone for years. People thought he'd died.
And all this time, he knew where she was?
We should talk to him.
We will, when we get back. But right now, we have to focus on finding Athena. We are so close.
Boy, here we go again. Is this? It is. Oh God.
Are those surfaces magnetic?
No, it's anti-gravity. Your coot was right. I should have known.
Cool.
1K, I'm over here. Hold on. I'll open that door for you.
Oh, sick. Don't get data stream overloaded like I always do. Alright, before I jump into this, I'm gonna take a short break. Alright, 50% of all main and lost puzzles, labs, and stars. Get back into it. In the second section of the Megastructure currently. Oh god, there's like upside down puzzles.
Same pattern as before. 3 beams, 3 receivers.
I guess we know what to do.
Be careful. The sheer amount of power running through this place.
I'll take care of this puzzle. You do the other 2, okay?
No. I want to do all the puzzles.
This is kind of fun.
Hey, what the hell,
Alexander
man?
Brennan was right. Play is part of what makes us human.
This jerk.
Got it.
Space to disengage. Oh, this guy frickin' stole one of the puzzles, so I'm kind of pissed. Literally didn't have to do anything except click for that one.
Melville, is there anything in the system that could tell us where Athena is?
I don't know. Someone's logged into the system. But when I try to access that information, it all glitches out.
This is crazy. Where's this even? Oh. Oh, what the heck? Whoa! What? Wait, what? Huh?
Not to alarm anyone, but I think the ground is shaking.
According to the system, whole parts of the interior are moving around. Like it's rearranging itself.
I think that's what happened last time. When I took the elevator, the platform where I got out just moved away.
Just neglected to mention that. Okay, so we're upside down right now. This is nutty. Alright. know the first game, I mean, I played it also in VR. I played it both versions. Like, I'm just trying to imagine like what this insanity would be like in VR. Walking on the walls and upside down and stuff. Did I like miss it or something? Go past it? Oh, I just didn't go up enough. Okay. Okay. Odd. Make sure I've got purchase bill. Okay, I guess I just didn't look up this staircase before. Blue, right? Yeah. does that? Go.
The gate's opening. I'm heading in.
Whoa.
This is fascinating. They were both here, Athena and Cornelius.
He's gonna get
They had a
hurt or
plan.
something.
I found a file that... I can't...
Byron's trapped in the overload. He's failing to disconnect.
The whole system's going haywire.
1K, get out of there! Everyone back to the VTOL!
Act 3 Prometheus Bound.
We have to go. Now, 1K, get moving!
Okay.
We can't just
Oh,
leave Byron behind.
Yeah, Coot, we have no idea where he is or what's happening to him. But right now, if we stay here, we could all die.
The system's going completely
Hello?
bananas. Energy spikes everywhere.
We'll come back for Byron, I promise.
What have you done, you fools? Mortals are not meant to tread these halls. Why will you not heed my warnings? I am not trying to harm you, creatures of clay. All I wish is to protect you and the rest of your kind. What more must I do to make you understand? If you cannot be reasoned with, I must bar your path.
Oh, so you're doing this.
Move, 1K, move.
Look, I'm moving as fast as I can right now. Ooh. Oh. Oh shit! Whoopsie! Oh wow, I gotta redo the whole thing. Dang.
What have you done, you fools? Mortals are not meant to tread these halls. Why will you not heed my warnings? I am not trying to harm you, creatures of clay. All I wish is to protect You and the rest of your kind. What more must I do to make you understand? If you cannot be reasoned with, I must bar your path.
Hardly
Okay, move.
giving us an actual reason other than you must not. Well, that doesn't work given the whole situation we're in. You must not climb the tower. Shall bring death. Baited by that.
These energy emissions are messing with the VTOL systems. Okay, I think I've got it working. Get here quickly, 1K.
Look, bro, I'm hauling it. Majorly. Yeah. And this is the other door that wouldn't open before. Yeah, yeah.
Come on, get in!
I'm here.
Get us out of here, Yakut.
I've been taking those overloads like a champ. Byron gets one overload and freaking shuts down.
Okay, we're out. Now what?
Looks like the southern sites are active. The readings are strangely jumbled, though.
Should I set us down?
Yes, but just to drop off Melville.
What?
We're going back to New Jerusalem. This situation has gotten out of control. We need to regroup. Rushing in blindly isn't going to save Byron. But we also need someone to stay here and keep an eye on things.
No
Melville,
shot.
that's you.
All right, I'll see if I can make any sense of these systems while you're gone.
Just keep a safe distance, okay?
Are
Will
we
do.
actually going
Good.
back?
Well, 1K, I guess it's time for you and me to take a nap.
Huh?
Do not lose hope, my child. In these difficult moments, find solace in your friends and in the home that you share.
Elohim! Love you, dog.
Here we are. Got an update from Melville. The power spikes are continuing, but no news from Byron.
All right. Thank you, Yakut. You get the VTOL ready for the next trip. I'll talk to the mayor. 1K, please head over to the Museum of the Simulation and talk to Cornelius. Let's see what he has to say for himself.
I mean, I guess I could have assumed that we would have come back to the city at some point, given how big it is and how much there is to do there and see. Oh, cool, the Gehenna thing is open. Rip Byron. Rip Byron. F for Byron.
The world is full of suffering. Every living organism suffers. Animals kill other animals to eat. And it always ends with death, torn apart or wasting away. This is what surrounds us. This is what's happening outside those walls, every hour of every day. It's our ethical responsibility as sentient beings to lessen suffering.
Man, these windows are
That's
hella
what
dirty.
it means to be human. To understand that it is your duty to transform this world into something better. That's what the founder meant when she said that we can turn the world into a work of art. Despite what happened to him, Byron was right. We have to keep going.
This is blasphemy. Byron was punished for failing the Founder's trials, and you want us to dig deeper? Just because you can't accept that suffering is natural and necessary?
Please, everyone, stop using the public frequency. If you want to argue, use your interface or speak in person.
Let me in here. Come on. So the memorial exhibit is over there. We'll head there before talking to Cornelius. Energy protesters are gone, but the guitar guy is still here. Benaroya 12.
Founder bless you.
May the Founder be with you.
Attention all citizens. The Gehenna Memorial Interactive Fiction Exhibition is now open to visitors. However, please note that due to an unauthorized strike, public transport will be temporarily unavailable. May the Founder be with you.
Explore New Jerusalem in its entirety. Good citizen. Oh, okay, cool. Good to know.
Welcome to the Gehenna Memorial Interactive Fiction Exhibition. Oh, it's you, 1K. Please tell me, you were there when everything went sideways. Do you think Byron will be all right? Oh, Byron, always getting into trouble. He's been like that for 1,000 years, you know. But losing him would be terrible. But anyway, you've come to take a well-deserved break from your expedition. So let's talk about something else.
I know what it is, but let's see.
Gehenna was a place in the simulation. A prison where Elohim exiled the minds that didn't fit his plans. In time, the prison became a community with a culture of its own.
Yep.
In the very last moments of the simulation, Elohim realized what he'd done and sent his messenger Uriel to free the prisoners.
Yep.
They were uploaded to the gold disc, and their legacy is part of all of us. Text adventures were one of the few art forms available to the people of Gehenna. By continuing to work in that medium, we keep their memory alive. I don't think the role of the artist should be reduced to any single social function. The artist isn't an educator or a moralist. Art isn't about teaching us lessons or imparting values. Nor do I think it's simply self-expression. The best art reaches out beyond the self, into something ineffable. The creative impulse can't really be quantified or predicted. That's why artistic freedom is so profoundly essential. Without the freedom to shock, to offend, to transgress, art becomes stagnant.
Maybe I should have picked the other option. Retrieve. I didn't not realize you could get them to join you prior to going to this location. I wasn't trying to do that before now. Oh. Interesting. Oh no! God, I'm an idiot. Oh. Let me restart first. Okay. cool. Oh god, Jefferson Goldblum, no. Sorry. Oh boy. A true story. Dedicated to Mac. Cool. Wow. John Malcolm was the Velociraptor, wasn't he? Maybe. Who's Frankie Soy Sauce again? What's happening, Frankie Soy Sauce? Play my guitar. This is your greatest burden. Take action! To the jungle. What the? Oh no. Alright, let's go to the islands. These clocks. Through the icy mountains, then. Jagged and cragged and rugged. Porta. Porta. And now you just relax. What the heck is umami? What does the deer god care about? I don't know. What's umami? I don't know what it is. Crap! Well, I failed. Oh, great. Huh? You know, you're making a lot of sense right now, a lot of sense. No biggie. What the heck? I want to see if I can get the deer god to be my friend or something. I love how it says a true story. That's amazing. Let's speak to Frankie Soy Sauce this time. What is happening? We'll take Frankie soy sauce with us this time. Wait, what? I didn't have any options to go anywhere else? Attack. Dang it! Let's try shooting the klaxon. We'll figure it out. Darn. So you can only go places with Ginny HD? Oh, whoops. Strange, isn't it? Am I locked out? Have I failed miserably? I guess I'm a failure. I don't know. I don't know why it's a one-time thing that you only get to try one time. I don't know. Argument simulator. Guta. Library assistant. Best arguer. It's not true. The foundations of your thinking are incorrect! What? You're wrong! I question your epistemology. I question your ethics. The foundations of your thinking are incorrect. Wait, does it change based on your character? I guess it must, right? It's true! I guess it does not change based on who your character is. Alright. That one was much shorter. It was pretty cool. I really enjoyed those in the Gehenna DLC. So. See how Helga's doing.
1K, what can I do for you?
Oh.
Please come back if you need anything else.
Nothing new from you. Oh. What's going on over here? Oh, it's this guy again.
Welcome back, 1K.
Oh, that's
Thanks
Damien.
again for signing that
Right,
petition.
right.
Unfortunately, as you can see, it wasn't enough. Yesterday, there was a sudden brownout in the grid, and we almost had a derailment. We've been warning the mayor for months, and all he ever gives us is waffle about the goal. This can't go on. What else can we do at this point? You know that we tried to get a referendum organized, but the mayor wouldn't even consider it, no matter how many signatures we collected.
Yeah, I guess.
I heard it 15 times when he was practicing it. I think Catal, like many of us, feels that the time for change is long overdue. The technology you uncovered on the island is the final catalyst for that change, or it should be.
Interesting. Nothing going on over here. Looks like not. Yo-yo, what's up, yo?
What are you doing here? Ah, I assume it has something to do with your expedition? I must admit I haven't been following the news. Sorry, been a little lost lately. No, not really. When you asked me what I would do now that my job is redundant, I don't know, I guess I hadn't thought about it. I had just focused on getting there. And after you left, it all just rushed over me. The truth is, I don't know who I am without this. Creating new life, guiding people into existence, that's who I am. More importantly, I think that's who I want to be. And if we stop growing, that's the one thing I can't be anymore. That's why I wanted to talk to Cornelius. He was there at the beginning. He knows where we came from. I thought he might help me understand where I could go next.
I mean, you can definitely find something new. I could go with either of these ones.
I hope you're right. It's hard to imagine right now.
Yeah.
I liked who I was. Now, you said you were looking for Cornelius?
Yes.
Oh, that's... well, I suppose it shouldn't really come as a surprise. They were very close, you know. After she disappeared, he went away for a long time. On a research expedition, he said. To be honest, everyone assumed he was working out his grief over being left behind. Many of the first companions were deeply shocked by her decision, particularly Byron.
Wasn't he, like, right there?
That's the thing. I wanted to talk to him about my future, but he wasn't responding to my messages. So I came here to talk to him, and he seems to have vanished. No. The truth is that for the longest time, he barely left the museum. He was always at his terminal, working day and night. I asked him what he was doing once, and he said he was saving the past. I did, on my way here. And I messaged most of his other friends. He doesn't seem to be anywhere in the city at all. I suppose so. It seems a little unethical, but then it is just his work terminal, right?
Okay.
Good luck with everything, 1K. And thanks for taking the time to talk to me.
It's purple, dude!
Dude, you're back from the island!
What's up, dude?
So glad you're okay, dude. Especially after what happened to Byron. Lately, a lot of folks have been saying maybe that Byron dude is right after all. Like, maybe to really be excellent to each other, we have to build something new and bodacious.
Bodacious?
Oh, what will happen now that he's had that bogus accident?
You know it was bogus, wasn't it?
Yeah, I come here all the time. He's a wise dude. I've asked him a lot of dumb questions, and he's always taken the time to answer them.
Later, dude. Is there anybody else in here? Probably not. Are they still solved? They are. Dude! Alright, let's access. Gold puzzles as barrier. Trust 1K? Undecided. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, okay, it's fine.
So this is what Cornelius was working on? Strange. It looks a bit like the blueprints for the Somnodrome, but no, it's not quite that. Is he trying to isolate something in the buffer?
The what?
Maybe Melville can make sense of it, but I think this might be a dead end.
I need to finish up with the mayor. You can head back to the VTOL whenever you're ready. I'll meet you there. No rush, though.
Founder's blessings.
I doubt there's much, or if anything, really different. I kind of want to go see if that guy who was all depressed is still in that random place. He's over here somewhere. Over there? Possibly? I don't remember his name. I think he was in here. No. No, he wasn't. That was where purple was. Ah, there he is. I wonder if he's... He does! I thought he might.
1K, you're back. Let's not talk about me. Let's talk about that replication technology you found. You have to get hold of it, 1K. You have to. If you don't, I think I'm gonna die of loneliness. And I think this whole city's gonna slowly suffocate. I mean, do you really think the founder would have designed such a large city if she intended for us to stop at 1,000 inhabitants? That's not even enough to fill a village. Thanks. I don't know how much longer I can go on feeling like this.
Yikes, bro. Cat. I mean, I doubt anybody else has additional dialogue, but that one hasn't changed. The guy who was working on the one, the person I really talked to. Except from the people inside of the building. There's really nobody in there.
May the founder be with you.
We must listen to the wisdom of the ancient writers, or we will fail the Founder's trial. The Megastructure must be rejected.
Okay.
You are the Founder's chosen, but you are in grave danger of going astray. Heed my words, 1K. If you fail this trial, a year from now, New Jerusalem will lie in ruins.
This guy looks like he's like Optic Gaming sponsored robot.
Anyone can see the truth if they are willing to open their eyes.
Yes.
Have you not read the books of our ancestors? In every one of them, the same story is told, again and again, that the pursuit of knowledge can only lead to death and grief. That is what all the great ancient visionaries foresaw. Listen to their warnings. Seek happiness in tranquility, and avoid ambition. The very idea of a better future is what's rotten. That is what the ancients were trying to tell us. All the problems of the world come from those who think the world needs to be improved.
Oh, man.
Yes, progress is a fantasy. Things never truly change. All we can do is prevent our hubris from making things worse.
You, sir, are a moron of the highest order. Maybe I can talk to the mayor or someone else up here.
1K,
oh.
Could you join us for a quick debrief? Attending today are advisors from engineering, the archive scholars, and Helga.
Yes, don't mind me. I'm just an admirer of governmental transparency.
Yes, well. While the mayor is briefed by Alcatraz, he's asked us to review recent events. Byron's loss has unsettled us all. It may be too dangerous to allow this expedition to continue.
I agree. We cannot be guided by fear. We must do what's right.
Let's not forget the dam's falling apart. We can't depend on hydro forever. With just a fraction of the power that island can generate, we could grow this city into a planetary society.
Or, quite possibly, destroy ourselves in the process.
Wise words from one so young. Yet I submit that island holds secrets far more valuable than mere energy generation.
What could be more important?
The Somnodrome, of course. If we could find a working model, it would herald a sea change in our moral and self-understanding. The question of how we should build New Jerusalem would simply be moot.
The Somnodrome was supposed to let us interact with our own subconscious code. It's a cool idea, but it wouldn't necessarily solve all our problems.
My own studies prove that we operate on an intrinsic moral logic. It's what makes us human. But our access to it is only indirect. Our ancestors created art, philosophy, and parable to help bridge that gap. The Somnodrome would help us to cut out the middleman and ask the source directly. We would finally have an answer to the great moral questions.
So, it's a newfangled way to make the same old mistake of judging who's good and who's bad.
Unfortunately, 1K left the Somnodrome inoperable.
All right.
But there may be a working device elsewhere on the island.
Then the question is, what would 1K do if they found it?
I would keep an open mind.
No! This is much too important to decide on a whim.
But it's so much more fun when we're kept in suspense. You all sound so sure of what's best for this city. Do you ever think you might be so busy changing the world for the better, you'll forget how to see that it's perfect already?
So clearly there are different perspectives in the room. The only way we are going to move forward is if the team gets back out there. 1K, I believe Alcatraz is waiting for you at the VTOL. We'll be keeping an eye on your stream from here.
All right.
What can I do for you, 1K? I agree. We can't just leave one of our most important citizens in that death trap. They all sound very promising, of course. Apparently, it's possible to just magic things into existence now. But what is the cost, 1K? There's always a cost. It's always a pleasure to speak to a citizen.
Okay, buddy. Let's head out.